Hey everybody, how's it going? So, is there any good things happening in gaming this year? That's a joke. I mean, obviously, this year has been pretty good for gaming, but probably not in the ways that you would expect. I mean, Claire Obscure came out, great video game, probably going to win Game of the Year. Kingdom Come Deliverance came out, great video game, probably not going to win Game of the Year, but it definitely deserves to. With that being said, I mean, I kind of have a tough time thinking of good things that happened with gaming this year. There's been so many bad things happening with gaming. You'll see in this video later on, if you make it to the end, I'm playing a little bit of Battlefield 6 Red Sec with my friends, and man, it just brings me back to playing Warzone with them in 2020, 5 years ago. But that's when that stuff was good. It's really not that good anymore. Anyway, I'm here to really just talk about the Steam Deck, because the Steam Deck has been my pretty much invaluable purchase of this year. It's been the piece of technology that I have put the most time into easily, and it justified its $500 or $600 purchase within the first couple days that I've had it. If you can see what's on the screen right now, I'm running Bloodborne. I'm running Bloodborne at 60 FPS, 72 or 720p. You can probably get it to run in 1080, but the fact is, I'm running Bloodborne on a handheld that I can take anywhere I want to, and I don't need to be tied to PlayStation or anything like that to do it. I was talking to somebody about gaming, and they were trying to get back into gaming, and they were like, I might buy a PS5 so I can play video games with my son and all that. And I was like, honestly, dude, you should think about getting a Steam Deck, because I have Bloodborne running, right? But I also have all kinds of PlayStation 2 games and Xbox games and Game Boy Advance games that are all emulated, and they run fantastically. And I got all of those games from my childhood, and you could have all of those games from your childhood too, and you wouldn't have to worry about being confined or constricted by having Sony or Microsoft, this stupid console war that Sony absolutely did not win, by the way. The PS5 is a piece of junk. I'm not even going to lie. Maybe that's a hot take. The PS5 sucks, and I refuse to buy one. I had a PlayStation 4 for 15 years since the day it came out. I refuse to buy a PlayStation 5. So, I'm PC gaming now. I don't necessarily need one, but I just think that the Steam Deck offers incredible value. The fact that I can go back and play PS2 games, Xbox games, the games that really defined my childhood. I can play Jak and Daxter if I want to. I've been playing Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I've been playing God of War. I've been playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. Everything you can imagine that you would want to revisit as an adult playing video games who remembers doing it as a child, you can do that with the Steam Deck. And it's only going to get more accessible when the Steam machine comes out, but that might be a little bit more of an expensive product. But the Steam Deck is honestly the best thing that I've spent my money on all year long. The fact alone that I can run Bloodborne, a game that I platinumed on PS4 many years ago, the fact that I can play that on Steam Deck basically sells the system to me in itself. But I mean, probably over the last 2 months or so, I've already put hundreds of hours onto my Steam Deck, and I can't justify my purchase enough more than that. So with that being said, I do think good things have happened this year in gaming, and for me, buying the Steam Deck was one of those good things. So I appreciate you stopping by, and especially since it's the holiday season, think about grabbing a Steam Deck if you don't already have one. All right, guys, take it easy.